Hi, it's Marian. So, from MIP Mix channel, I want to make today a little clip about why I choose to buy a Volkswagen Golf. So let's start. Um, we are back in 2008. Then time passed. We need a second car because we start to have kids. So I thought it's good for us a hatchback car or a wagon, because here at home sometimes we have to transport some little stuff, materials, or I don't know, even a TV screen. So a kind of wagon or hatchback car, I thought it's gonna be one of the best choice. So I saw at a good price, too good price, Mazda 6 wagon. If I remember well, it was 2005. The car has a V6 engine. At that time Mazda was using V6 engines provided by Ford, those 3-liter engines. The car was like 110, 20,000 kilometers, but well equipped, nice car. But I went to take around, and my chance was I found here. I opened the door of the trunk, and on this line inside the car it was full of rust, a lot of rust here under. Here under was a lot of rust. So for a car of 3 years old only, I thought, I know I'm not gonna buy something like this. So in that moment I decided never ever buying a Mazda again. It was too much for me, 3 years to have rust. Even Canada, but then I was looking to see Ford Escort, or I was looking to see Ford Focus wagon, like this. This was in that time their cars. So this is not a reliable car. It's very comfortable, very practical, but it has only 2 stars from 5 in auto press. So I was looking for Hyundai Accent or Elantra. Time was passing, I was searching, and after a while I found a private person, an Elantra. I want to see it. I was pretty disappointed because that one was too rusty too. So when I came back from that visit, we stopped. We saw a dealer, a Volkswagen dealer. We stopped to see what they have in their backyard. I didn't check as before on the internet. My budget was maximum $8,000, tax included. So on that company I found a Golf on gas, 2-liter engine, manual. I took a test drive. It was look nice ride and handling looking car. But I was a little surprised because they asked 8,000. I told them I give them only 7 if I take the car. It was okay. But I saw why, because later I found hidden faults. So according to Lemonade in 2003, the page 160, about Volkswagen Golf, it's written like fun to drive and great fuel economy at the engines, for these engines, 1.8 liter gas engine and diesel. These cars are aged badly. The maintenance costs are mounting as the vehicle gains years and mileage. So I took the car because even if I knew that it's not a perfect car, I thought it's better than a Ford. And I was looking for Subaru Outback 2004. It was a car I was looking for. I liked because high ground clearance. The engines are pretty big and take pretty much gas, but it's 4x4. Permanent, good car, practical. So I was like that. I was like Subaru Forester, for instance. Which Subaru Forester, it's again a very practical car. But on the internet, I found I was make some filters, and according to the filters I had there, I found like from 20 cars, 4 or 5 was they had the mention engine rebuilt or engine changed at around 100, 120, 130,000 kilometers. So when I saw such a big percentage of engine replacements, I abandoned that idea because I was afraid to spend too much money on a car like that. So even those cars was I looking for, it was like 4, 5, six, between $4,000 and $6,000. So to spend $2,000 more, $6,000, I thought is not the best idea. So in that year I went in Romania, in Europe. I went in Europe. I was staying there for more than a month, and I drove there an Opel Astra 1.7 diesel, turbo diesel, built in 2001, and I was pretty satisfied by that car because it was very cheap on fuel, and I like the feeling of the car, German car. So coming here, I had this, I think, in under conscience. I feel that is good, or it's not bad, the idea to buy a European car. I didn't thought exactly to the Golf. I start not to be very afraid of these cars, and I had this idea to see, to try how it is with a European car. So from before to come here, I had in my head, I see some reviews there with Volvo, and I like to see a Volvo V70, and I found one made in 1999, and I saw it, and I was pretty satisfied by the car, but there was something there with the steering who stopped me to buy it. I was afraid. I talked to that lady who was selling the car, and she gave me a good discount, and for the point of view of the price, it was much better than the Golf I bought later on. So I didn't take the Volvo. I found this Golf. We tested, it was okay. I told them some clunking, or you cut the price or you fix it. They wish to fix it. Okay, no problem for me. They fix it, but when I come home, I bought it. I wasn't to a mechanic to check the car. That was my mistake. I had some troubles, hidden troubles. For example, it was the radiator. It has some leaking, and they didn't replace it. They just put some solution to cover them, and in the winter, the car didn't give us the good heating inside the car. I went later on to see a mechanic to change the timing belt because I thought it's gonna be a change. It's the time to change it. I replaced it. I told him to the mechanic. He told me, "Oh, these cars are very good. Are having a good system of ventilating and heating in the winter is very good." He washed it. Next day, I found a big trace of liquid under the car. It was clear for me, so I had to replace that that part, the radiator, which is not an easy job on a Golf, at least on Golf 4, because it is necessary to take the bumper, lights, everything which is in the front. Everything is mounted inside it. I check on the internet, and for just to do this job, auto service, they ask for almost 4 hours of work. So it was winter. I went to a garage. No, I didn't do that because it was taking me too much time, and I need a car to go to work and so on. So even with these troubles, it was a few more on my real owner cost. You can see the history of this, and I found financially the car, it was pretty well. I was compare it with someone else who had a Honda Civic, which is much better. How I can say it, much better reviews about the quality, the reliability, so on. This car I've spent 3,000 and something, but on those money I had even the tires, winter tires, battery, oil, which is all this regular maintenance, not something repairs. This car was built in Brazil. I don't know how the quality is there reported to Mexico or the United States or even Germany, but I was later on in Europe again, and I was talking to my friends there and people there, and they told me I didn't have those kind of problems I had on this car. So they were laughing. It was very funny for them. But I keep the car like 2 years and 8 months, and it was good shape, not rusty at all. Just I had to fix something here, something there, not big deal, but I had to put some money, maybe $1,000 parts and labor. So I decided to sell it because the mechanic told me someone is interested to buy a car for his son, and I told him, yeah, you buy it, but this engine is taking a lot of oil, and he wished to see the car even like that, in these conditions. He wished to see the car, to go to see the mechanic. we make an inspection, we talked, I sold the car, and I remained with one car, and then in about a month I bought a new one, the Hyundai Elantra Touring, and today it's exactly the same day, like 10 years ago when I bought it, in 13 July 2011 when I bought the Elantra. This car, the Golf, I sold it sometime before, so this was the story. I don't think I made the best choice. Maybe it was better to buy that Volvo I found, the V70, because it was like 150, 160,000 kilometers, and an engine and transmission of a car like that, it's going, it's running till 500,000 kilometers, and that car was nice, but I was afraid for some reason, and I didn't want to try, take my chance. Maybe even now I think I make a mistake to not to buy a car like that. It was clear, much bigger, much comfortable maybe, but much thirstier, because a car like this, it was 2.5 liter engine or 2.4, something like that, and the Volvo, those engines on Volvo are not easy to with the gas. They are taking a lot. So those are these ideas, short, I hope, not to bore you, and I want to thank you for watching, and see you next time when I'm gonna make a new video. Bye bye. Good roads.